Hi YouTube, I am back. Thanks for bearing with me for my little break. As I kind of transition through those heavy energies, and thank God I feel like I am. Whew, boy, that was honestly, that was one of the most challenging times I've ever gone through. As some of you have noticed, 22222 when I said that. But I'm very happy that I did. It was also very, very powerful. Let me light my candles just a second. There, that's better. Yeah, welcome to the new space also. I moved stuff around, and that helped shift some energies. But, you know, I just kept feeling like something was needed to be done. And so I think it was a couple nights ago, I just had an opportunity that came about to you know, when all of that happened with the twin flame journey, it happened out of the blue. Somebody was in my life at the time, and became very hurt with what was coming through and what they were witnessing. And so I had an opportunity to end that the right way, if there is a right way. And so that was good. That helped, I feel like. I was completely honest, was able to explain everything completely physically in front of this person. Which I felt was a good thing. Whether or not they agree is kind of, you know, not exactly relevant to what I am happy that occurred and what did occur. And once that happened, I don't know what happened, but it helped me feel so free. Like, he didn't say some nice things. He said I was trying to sabotage myself, and that's why I just ruined our relationship, and I'm kind of just making it all up. But I will tell you, I was not making the twin flame thing up at all. That was the craziest shit I've ever been through. After that, what happened was the most euphoric feeling came about, and I'm not kidding, I felt some kind of shifting energy between him and I, my twin flame, and I heard merging, and so I feel like that's what's happening. But then I felt like I was just like so complete. I had this crazy overwhelming feeling that I was just so complete, and I went right to sleep. I was like, and I slept like a baby. I mean, that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been just kind of resting and working my butt off at my new job, and then, you know, helping shift the rest of that energy I feel like I needed to correct and shift through, and it was definitely freeing, and it felt good to do. It was definitely a necessity that had to be done, and in the best way possible, I suppose you could say. So that's what's up. There has been a major shift, clearing some major energies between mine and I know it, I feel it. So after we, what they called merged, you guys, I started energetically doing my throw up thing and coughing, and this was last night, and I'm like, what is happening? And it was just like coughing and doing my throw up thing and coughing and doing my throw up thing, and I heard he's purging, and so I'm just validating that I'm working it. For some reason, after what they call merging occurred, I'm able to kind of release some things further. And as I say that, I'm burping a little. Let's see. Excuse me. So that's what's going on there. I feel like it's a really beautiful thing. Am I fully happy yet? No, because I'm not with him. But I have faith. That's all I can say. And that's that. I feel a little more complete. It's weird. I'm not exactly with him. I haven't really spoke to him. I dearly all of a sudden love him. It's weird. It's like this twin flame journey. I've fallen more and more in love with him every day, and I'm not even talking to him. But it is what it is. It's very powerful and beautiful. And so that's what's up in the twin flame journey world. there has been a definite shift. I feel like I navigated it well, so I'm really proud of myself. Guys, there was a fuzz flying around, so I don't know if you'll see it. It's not an orb, it's a fuzz. I feel like as heavy as it was, I've navigated it well, and as much as I wanted to hate myself from a year ago, I'm navigating through it okay, and I don't hate myself. I'm still in that phase where it's like, God dang it, why did I do that? And it makes my stomach turn. But, you know, if you look at a twin flame journey, they meet and separate, and that is a common thing. And so I think about that. It's like maybe it was supposed to happen that way so that we could clear karma for each other and our ancestral line and things like that, because that's really what you're supposed to do. And again, remember I told you guys that there's like twin flame contracts that are lower vibrational and higher vibrational. And his and mine is of this group that has been severely affected lately with this connection. And now we're merging and I can feel it, and I'm craving more. And that's what's real. That's where it's at right now. I'm just starting to crave him. As weird as that sounds, it's not like in a bad way, but I could just feel it. There's like a shifting going on, and I'm so thankful because all that heaviness was nuts, and I wouldn't want to go back there another day, but I'm pretty proud of myself, and I can say that again and again and again. I'm pretty proud of myself this time. I feel like this time I was able to see things, and I was able to do things the best way that I possibly could. And with that, I feel okay. I feel much better. And I feel like I'm giving him all the love that I possibly can in any way that I possibly can, if that makes sense. And so let's just keep up that momentum and hope that that keeps going. And again, it's just that love is so intense. That's what I've been feeling ever since the other night with that weird. It felt like my third eye was tingling like crazy, and my heart space and his, it felt like this energy just exchanged, and I heard merge. And I don't quite understand all of them. Like, what does that mean? And then the connection like kind of shifted a little bit. And I think this was what, with the full moon type thing, right? Or was it the equinox? I have no idea. But this was just recently. And then after that, it was like this just intense, just wanting to nurture and love him, and all that sour feeling just kind of fell away. And it was so nice. It was, and I feel like maybe I finally cleared some things. I'm not exactly sure what happened. And then it was just this major need to just want to love him. Rather than feeling that distance anymore, I didn't feel it anymore. And so I'm not sure what's going on within the collective, within that. I feel like it's a trickle-down effect, where everybody might not be experiencing that yet, but I feel like they soon will be. There's definitely been a shift in perspective going on, and the veil has just been lifted, is what I hear as well. It's like the veil has just been lifted. And as much as I feel like I kept messing things up, maybe this time I did them just right. And so let's just hold space for that as we're moving forward. It's all in the positive, of course, but when you lift that heavy energy, I can't explain to you what it does and what it feels like, and how not okay I was for a moment there. Truly, that was intense. I feel like when we first, those things connected, the twin flames, through my meditation and stuff, it was weird. It was like we had to eliminate all this stuff before we can fully merge, and I feel like that's truly what happened. And that is the twin flame story. If you look it up, there's layers of removal before you can merge. And that's why you meet, you exchange that who you are physically, energetically, and then you process that for this time, and you start to move that energy and process the ability to become one, if you are meant to in this lifetime, which this group of these individuals that are affected by this one are. These are soul flame, twin flames, like I discussed before, so it might be a little different for some, so keep that in mind. Alright, So that's what's going on with that, you guys. And now I shall be getting it busy tomorrow. I'm so happy with my other jobs. I have 3 days off, so it's so freaking nice. So tomorrow I shall be popping out some videos. I will be joining you live. I will be doing the Chiron Hormone video in the morning, and hopefully that will upload sometime tomorrow. Cross our fingers, or by Sunday at the latest. I am expecting that one to be uploaded and processed through the computer. And then for the Patreon group, expect something tomorrow, if not tomorrow by Sunday morning, okay, because I'm kind of just getting back in the groove, feeling like I can function again, like my solar plexus is not in 1,000 pieces along with my heart. Okay, so yeah, I don't know, I've really learned a lot about myself in these past just month. This past month, I feel like I've had more of an awakening than I've had in the last 2 years. It's really weird. This one I feel like was more personal, and I feel like I moved a lot of nasty energy that was just not beneficial for my soul, or for anybody that I would love, let alone this person that I love exponentially, like with all my heart. He literally has my heart. I know what that means now. And it's a really good feeling, quite honestly. Unless it's not, right? But that's what's up. There's definitely been a movement with the air. So let's see what Spirit has to say for the collective. So we've never made it this far before in the Ascension, you guys, and that's what they're saying. It's like uncharted territory. We have now entered into uncharted territory. And that's why these things happen so intensely, so fast, and so abruptly. And what we feel like out of the blue, even though they're not. But we have entered now into uncharted territory. So what they're saying is expect the unexpected, okay? And they're also saying you will be supported in your decisions that you need to move forward in doing. They will support you through and through, and everybody will end up where they need to be, whatever that means for whoever that's for. No worries there. That's what Spirit's saying. It's all in purposeful timing, and it's all meant to be. So, of course, it will all be divinely guided, and everybody will be happier than they would ever imagine being through it. Like, it's not something that you're going to be really sad through, which is going to be weird to say. So I don't know who this message is for, but take it for what it's worth. If it's not for you, just let it go. Alright, so the cards that we have are clarity. And that's what I said. We've entered into uncharted territory. We've come into higher frequencies that we've never entered into before. The earth has never housed these before. And I have felt them these last, well, shit, especially with the energies that I've moved through. Like, it's super, super, super intense. And with that, I feel like it's with that you are receiving answers that are deep within you. So you are receiving an awakening, I'm hearing right now for some of you. Insights are coming through that have always just kind of been there, and finally opening your heart to seeing truths that have always been there as well. That maybe we were blinded to see, right? It's like the pieces of darkness just fluttering away. And that's what I'm hearing in this card this time. A little different, isn't it? But it is, it's like that crown chakra opening, excuse me, and so much answers coming your way. But all those answers were always truly within you. They were just shrouded with like these veils, I guess you could call it, right? Things that it didn't allow us to see certain truths. And you're able to see them now, through and through. And just stand in confidence that you're doing what your soul is supposed to do. It's not a joke, and I'm telling you this because spirits really want me to emphasize this, you guys. Is when I tell you we are coming into where we have eliminated what they call the matrix, right? The matrix of the false world, where you're not truly in line with your purpose. You're trying to find your purpose. You don't even know your purpose. And with the elimination of that, we are coming into being aligned only and solely with our purpose. And that, you know, explains the twin flame soulmate thing, those that we're supposed to be with, things that we are supposed to have and experience in life is what we are being aligned to. And that's what Spirit is showing me. It's like a shifting either within the ground that you are on or with the people that you are with. There's fuzz right there. It's not I got some fuzz going on. I can actually see it. So just heads up. And so that's what's going on. Just be aware of that. It's purposeful, but it's guided. So meaning, instead of focusing on this as a loss, think of it as a shift into a gain. You weren't where you were supposed to be, but you will be now. And I feel the same way for me too. Like, regardless, I wasn't where I was supposed to be. That is for sure. And I knew that the other night telling him this. I didn't cry. Like, it was easy to explain it to him and to let him know that I was not his. And it made so much sense, and it was so freeing. And so be aware of that. It's very freeing. And the moment I did it, it was like, oh, it was like a euphoric feeling. And so allow yourself to stand in the truths that we are navigating into in our realities at hand. This could be career, relationships, home, environment. So some could be like moving state type of a thing. All right. And just know that they are divinely guided and purposeful. It's because we must be aligned with our purpose. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a beautiful journey. It's a gift. Okay. And be in a sanctuary state. Privacy, inviolate personal space. That's weird. Inviolate? Whatever. Personal space. I don't like that word. Respected boundaries and taboos. And so what this really means in essence is take the time to nurture yourself. Get grounded. That's what I'm really seeing here. Cleanse the muck. Take your baths. Be present in your magical essence that is truly you. Okay? And have that space that is your space, right? That you can do that in. Generally speaking, hopefully someday will be my bathroom too, right? And like a beautiful bathroom, just whatever space that you have to ground yourself, to stay clear, and to allow everything else to muddle through. Okay? And here we are. This one came through for me when I kept saying, are you sure that's my twin flame? They're like, allow yourself to be vulnerable. I'm like, whatever. But I did, and I'm proud of myself. And so that's what they're saying. It's the vulnerability. Open your heart and allow yourself to be tender. Don't be afraid. Okay? Seriously, don't be afraid. It is meant to be. It is made for you. It has absolutely been created for you. And so allow yourself to open up to those things and be vulnerable through and through. Okay? It is, and I'm seeing the heart in like the mist here. There's like a heart forming around them. And that's kind of what I'm focusing on. It is very much so in love and divinely guided, whatever it is that you're going through. So allow yourself to be vulnerable in that adventure. Okay, and that's truly where love is in the vulnerability. Okay. Yeah, that's, I can feel that one. Let's just say that one. And so I'm actually being guided to a different deck I haven't used in a minute. So let's do this. So I hope everybody felt the shift out of the heaviness. It is still occurring. I feel like there's going to be a few more waves of it, but depending upon who you are and what you're needing to release. But I'm like super proud of myself, and I feel like if you're willing to navigate through your heart space and allow yourself to be vulnerable, which I did, that was so painful. I could have done anything to try to escape that pain, which I would have done before. Anything. I could have actually been like, hey, be with me just so I can escape that pain, right? Like I did before. And instead, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to live in that pain, and I'm going to do what I can to process through that pain. And I allowed myself to be vulnerable, honest, and raw. And it was so healing, and I'm thankful for it. There is truth and growth there. There truly is. There's strength there. There's strength in allowing yourself to be vulnerable to the core. Even if you're not sure what you're doing and it feels painful in the moment. And I'm going to say feels painful in the moment, because sometimes when we're pushing those energies it hurts. But once they move, it's the best feeling in the world. Alright. Oh, I love this. You guys, I love this. Oh my god, I love these. Okay, one of these I've never pulled before, and so it's not. And then 222, of course. This is a horse, of course, of course. So we have motion, air. Be aware of your thoughts and stay in motion. Drop out of your thoughts. Do not let your thoughts form, because they can truly shape your world if you're not careful, very easily right now. Okay, and there is a lot about twin flame uniting, love uniting, love growth, influx of love energies, because like I said, we've entered into uncharted territories, and so we're all going through something, I guarantee you, whether we admit it or not. We are all going through something. So be mindful of that, stay in balance, but keep taking action, and be aware of your thoughts. Don't let your thoughts stop your action processes. So if something is saying, hey, you need to do this now, I would say just jump in and do it now and let things fall where they're going to fall. Being vulnerable, knowing that you're divinely guided, having the confidence in that, and that all answers are going to be present, okay, because clarity is at hand. So you have clarity and you have answers. It's like the veil is gone. We are in uncharted territories, but don't allow your thoughts to take over and keep you back out of the movement, because that's not a good place to be in, okay? And then we have light, breath. So we have air, action, and then we have light, breath. Take the time to focus. And you see how her heart is there? It's like being heart-centered. Be connected to all the energy that all that is through your breath into your heart space, flowing through the essence of you and back again into the earth, right? So in essence, we're breathing in the earth, flowing it through, and releasing it too. And allow that to be heart-centered. Every breath you take to be heart-centered. That's what I'm hearing here. Breathing into the heart. And that goes with everything else that I've talked about. The uncharted territories, the love flow, the being vulnerable. Breathing into your heart. Allow yourself to do things you wouldn't do before, because this isn't normal times. These are uncharted territories. That was the first thing I said, right? We've entered into frequencies we've never been before. Okay? So much love. That is a message for this. What am I? Friday night? It was a day off. Woo woo! It's a Friday. How weird is that? And I have 2 more to go. Yay! Can I get an amen? And so just be aware, you guys. Stay afoot. This was a really beautiful message. I loved every part of it. I feel like it's a circular message, meaning it just keeps rotating through and through. It's something that just keeps rotating, if that makes sense. It's like do this, 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 okay? So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. And of course, the channel part 2 they're saying was important as well, not just the cards. And tomorrow I will, be back for a live, and I will do an announcement at the end of the live for the winner for the video that we did for the picking the guessing games. I will allow you guys to see the items, and I will pick the winner as well during the live at the very end. So hopefully you guys will tune into that tomorrow, I believe at 2 p.m. And then beyond that, keep your eyes peeled for the Chiron Hormone video. So yeah, you're going to be smacked with a few videos coming your way. Sorry, haha. That's the way it goes. I'm feeling better, and so now you get to get hit with everything all at once. So you're welcome. So much love to all of you, and I will see you again soon. Okay? Have a beautiful, beautiful, safe Friday night. Till next time.